Hello guys, it's Spurs 21 here, back with another video for you. Just before I get into it, first of all, massive thank you to all of you for all the lovely birthday messages you've sent me today. It never fails to humble me the love and appreciation that you guys, show me on the channel. It's just makes it all worthwhile. So, thank you very much for that. Anyway, on to today's video, where sadly Spurs lost our London derby against West Ham 2-1 in a game that showed little glimpses of some more promise, but ultimately defensive errors cost us again. Into the game itself, the lineup was changed around again. Most notably that Sergio Reguilon came back from injury to fill in at left back, and Yafet Tanganga got another sort of right back, with Dyer and Sanchez starting at centre half, with Højbjerg and Domblé in central midfield, with Lamela and Lucas keeping their places, along with Son and Ken as the attacking four. Unfortunately, though, disaster struck in the first 5 minutes. Cross comes in from the right hand side from Kufal. Nobody picks it up. Antonio runs in behind, in between the two centre halves, Dyer and Sanchez. Neither of them pick him up. It has an effort. Lloris saves it very well, but it falls right back to Antonio for the rebound, and Hugo can't react quickly enough to get to it the second time. And Antonio puts it in to make it 1-0. And, again, in the first half, it was very frustrating to watch. The lack of speed moving the ball, the fact that we was jittery any time we lost possession as well was quite unnerving. And, again, there was just a lack of anything, in that first half. That was pretty much the pattern of it. West Ham looked very content to just sit in and just wait for an opening on a break, which they did nearly get a couple times. And it's sort of just that we had to change something quickly in the second half. Mourinho did make changes at the start of the second half. He brought on Gareth Bale, thinking that would hope to change the game, which it to a degree did later on. But unfortunately, before that, yet another error where an attack comes through. Jesse Lingard, neither Dyer or Sanchez pick him up at all. Lingard's got basically a free shot at goal and fires it across the Lloris into the far corner to make it 2-0. Bale coming in will definitely help turn the game in our favour. Second half, he started to light everything up and in turn created chances for us, and more to the point, seemed to liven the rest of the team up. The chances begin to flow. Lucas does a good effort. Lamela has an effort saved. Kuhn puts one wide, but nothing was going in until, with about 20 minutes to go, Bale with a corner from the right. Lucas leaps up like a salmon, heads it in to make it 2-1. To give us a lifeline. Then there was one extraordinary miss in particular. Well, two in the same instance, but the last one especially. A cross comes in from the left. Son can't somehow reaches it, but it doesn't just fall into the net. It sort of bobbles up into the air. It falls to Kane, who then takes his time, squares it for Bale, who's running, toward the edge of the box. Bale hammers it, and it spins and somehow hits off the crossbar. And then one right at the end where Son does an effort which gets deflected. It loops over Fabianski, clips back off the post, and West Ham eventually clear it away, and that was how the game ended. So what does that leave us for the rest of the season now? Well, in my view, it's complete 100% focus on the Europa League now, because that's the only way we're going to get Champions League football next season. Let me say this: Jose Mourinho is not leaving, tomorrow. I think he's been given to the rest of this season to maybe try and win the Europa League. I think his job hinges on that now. for a multitude of reasons. You know, a European trophy would be incredible for us. The guaranteed ticket to the Champions League next season, the assurance that all our key players stay, and the booster funds for, you know, changing the squad in the summer. But this needs to be emphasised. Whoever is in charge, whether it's Mourinho or somebody else, that this summer needs to be allowed to overhaul this team. And that's on Daniel Levy. If the new manager or Jose, whoever it is, doesn't get that opportunity, you know, all the fans are going to be looking towards him. Because you can't. It's not. Everybody who thinks it's just Mourinho's, no. It's some of the problem. It's not all of, but it's not all of the problem. No, it's not. This summer is huge. This is going to potentially change the trajectory of our club for the next 5 to 10 years. You know, and whoever is the manager must be given the tools. Because there's no use just getting rid of Mourinho, just putting it in the manager and hoping that will just magically fix the players, because it doesn't work like that. You know, a lot of this squad needs to be moved on in the summer, and I think hopefully Daniel Levy can, I would hope, has seen enough of the troubles we've gone through this season to know that, and everything crossed, that he gives whoever's in charge of the license to do that, because that's what we need. So yeah, that would be my, and you know, if the Europa League goes on and, you know, everything does go, we end the season with nothing, then, you know, Mourinho has to go. Because it's the only reason he was brought in was to get trophies for us, to get us over that final hurdle. You know, so in my opinion, that's what it hinges on. The League Cup final to a degree. I know beating City is a long shot, but it's a one-game shootout. Anything's possible. But in my opinion, it's all on the Europa League now. That's my view on it anyway, guys. What do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? Do you think it? You know, do we go all for the Europa League now? Leave all your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you for your incredible support, and if you are new to this channel, hello, and be sure to click that subscribe button. And thank you again for your birthday messages. It's truly heartwarming. Thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Bezos21. I'll see you soon. And as always, come on, you Spurs!